Well, I don't know what happened, after Josh hit the foul home run. I don't know. I'm not sure anybody does. But, it's a big game. There's tensions, what have you. It's really hard to tell, in that play at second base. From what we saw on the board, it looked like there might have been a little gap where there's enough to overturn. Apparently not, So that's the way it goes.
Over here on the aisle.
How's Cecil feeling?
Not good. He got a pretty significant tear in his calf, so that's not very good.
Another one? Okay, right here.
In the eighth inning, you had an opportunity to walk Napoli. Why did you choose to pitch to him?
Well, Cease has been facing Napoli for years now, and he's really, he's held him in check. He hasn't ever really done much against him because he's got that good curveball. I think he's like 2 for 17, 2 for 18 or something like that. And, Cease is one of those guys, right-handed or left-handed, it really doesn't matter, and he's probably the hottest reliever in baseball right now. He's a lot like, Diekman. Really doesn't matter who you're facing. And he's seen him plenty of times, and he's held him in check. I think he just threw him a curveball. That was the one didn't have a whole lot of bite to it.
Right here.
John, the strike zone seemed to move around a lot today. What did you think of the umpire's calls?
Well, I don't get into that either. I mean, there was some complaining on both sides, but, that's behind us. Hey, plus, Davey, Napoli would have been the go-ahead run. You walk him. I'm not sure you want that either.
TR?
How aggressive with your team about having to go to Arlington down 2 games and going into their place?
Well, sure, it won't be easy. They got a great team over there, and they outplayed us both games. It was, today was a great ball game, and they came out on top. They outlasted us. So, but it doesn't surprise me because they got that good a team. I mean, they can keep coming at very balanced. They got some real good arms they can keep in the bullpen. Hamels was really good again today. Like Stroh was. So, yeah, that's usually the way those games end up when the pitching's so good. It comes down to the very end, and a lot of times you're getting down to your last bullets.
Over here on the aisle.
Is their bullpen better than you expected it to be?
No. We saw them early in the year. I'm not sure the date was. They got some big arms. They added Diekman. We've always liked him. Keela's really come into his own. Sinker ball used to be here. Yeah. They're bringing it up there pretty good. So yeah, no, that doesn't surprise me. That's how you win. That's how we had to try to address it to shore up our bullpen. That's what they did, and you got to have that.
Okay, right there.
Gib, what did you think of the way your team started the game, Stroman started the game, and what impact do you think, at least in the early going, that Chris Colabella unassisted double play had?
Oh, well, Chris was great over there today. It was a little rocky first inning, but Stroh weathered the storm. A couple plays we didn't make, but he kept us in check right there, and we ended up getting, tying it early in the game or later in the middle of the game. So that was big. He was revved up pretty good. He does thrive on that, but once he got that first inning under his belt, he settled in. I thought it was huge that Donaldson answers back with the solo home run there to get us on the board. I think that was big. But yeah, Stroh. I thought Stroh was outstanding today. I don't know. He got those 2 runs scored in the first, but it was a dominating outing really for him and Cole.
Follow up: if Cecil is likely unavailable, sounds like, if he's got a significant tear in his calf, did what you see from Loop tonight give you enough confidence to use him in high leverage spots in Game 3 if needed?
Yeah, he's going to have to. I thought, Loopy came in, got the 2 left-handed, he needed to get, and that's big. That's huge. We got a backer against the wall anyway, but they're so they can run so many good left-handed hitters out there. Otherwise you're naked. If he doesn't come through for us, and he deserves a shot. He's been a big reliever around here for a couple years. This year was kind of up and down year for him. He kind of got lost in the shuffle, but perfect opportunity for him to bounce back.
Last question, John.
his pitch count wasn't particularly high, but was there any discussion about not sending Stroman out for the eighth?
Well, no, I mean you had the right-hander up there. You know, trying to it was a chance Cease might get an inning plus, and so didn't want to burn one more reliever for that right-hander at the plate. You know, so we sent Stroh out there. It's only the tying run. You know, I mean he soft liner centered to dropped in, but no, I mean that no, I had no problems. I mean he was still strong. We just didn't want him facing the lefties in a one-run game. I mean, that's the heart of their order. That's why we went to Cease. So.